I'll put it in a chat and be saying something racist. I don't give a damn.
Oh, well. We are live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TFRL A-League Round 12 here in Hungary, in the Magna Nadadec region of the beautiful country of Hungary. I'm James Head 14. I'm going to be one of your commentators this evening. I don't know where Ballboy is, my co-commentator, which is... Yeah, tell him to get him in now, and then we can probably start. I mean, yeah, he should be here. Unless he's doing League Racing news, because there's been quite a lot being covered over the last couple of, well, the last week or so since the last episode was reduced. Shall we invite some reserve drivers in from B League? Glocky's going to definitely join. Fortnite, Glocky... Whoever's just left, thank you very much. JB Kazizzle. Bossman I've known is definitely joining, but I'm not sure where he is. Wisely was the one that left, by the way, because he just rejoined. Onyx Technique, small guy. Vaporizer variable, wise leg. Punisher, there we go, so that's them thingies out. There's Glocky in. Level 50, yeah. Let's have a look at a few of the comments that are coming in. It is 7 o'clock. We'll wait about 5 minutes just in case. Somebody else has joined? Oh no, it's Glocky that's joined. Make sure you're appearing online so you can actually get invites off me. That's a big, big help to me. Is Lewis in? Lewis is in, isn't he? Right, Bossman's getting an invite. Let's have a look. Right, Bossman's getting an invite. Oh. Deneen said he could race if he wants. Don't know who that guy is in the comments, so I'm gonna hide him from the channel. Claudia. Don't know who Claudia is. Sadly, it's not coming home. That was 2 rounds ago. Yeah, I bet. Punisher is in tab. I did tell him to go on that car, so that's fine. We are missing a few drivers tonight, actually. Who are we missing normally? Jumpalainen's normally here. Bossman's here, but if we can put just for the benefit of Bossman, if he is running late, I haven't received anything that he's thingy. Blue screen. Yeah, sorry, I'm giving out invites. That's why you've seen a blue screen. At the minute, just looking through. Matt Tibos gonna get an invite. I know he is, but give him a backup invite because he's appearing offline. Scuba, Seraph. Seraph last online 20 days ago. He must be on holiday or something. Plenty of Dutch comments coming through the thingy. I mean, we're not Amziq Racing YouTube channel, but dus mission word ik in keer niet laste. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It is variable, yeah. I have realised as well that I have just muted one of his friends from the chat as well, so I do apologise about that. Hey, there he is! There he is! There he is. It's Ballboy 57. Oh my god.
Sander van Koker.
Somebody is Montana, apparently, in the comments.
Yeah, that's not him.
It's definitely not him.
It's just some Dutch guy.
Sander van Kalkeren.
Yeah, typical Dutch name. Sander's a shit name, by the way.
Oh, by the way, check out the channel. You might have noticed a new logo and a new banner on our Twitter as well. We have recently changed our way that we are approached in the esports community. But I think it's a very positive change, and I'm looking forward to getting on tonight. I think if we can... If I haven't received anything from Boastman, let me just double check. Yeah, I haven't received anything from Boastman, so very eager to get going. So I think we should start. So let me just put a message into the... Oh, I need to put my notifications off. That'll help. And I need to be a spectator. Thank you very much. I'm gonna do... Tonight.
Up there.
Up there. Up there. I'll thingy. There he is. He's joined. Right. Deneen. Shall we give him an invite? Yeah, I think we'll give Deneen an invite as well. I'll do that now. Gordon Ramsay's angriest confrontations on Kitchen Nightmares. I don't want to be doing that. Deneen's joined. The guys that haven't got a car, you can go in pretty much any car that's available. And we can go.
Oh, Ferrari's so empty.
Good evening, Mr. Ballboy 57. How are you doing? If you say he's dead, isn't he? He's dead. Absolutely brilliant. He must be doing... Oh, I think that being was something to eat.
Niels wants an invite.
Niels wants an invite. We can go. Come on, you know you want to. I have just picked up on that my...
Oh, fuck's sake, variable. Oh. Ik geef je Claudia N. Wat?
Huh? Yeah, Niels is in. Niels is in. He can go any car, we'll go. And then if Postman joins, then that'll obviously be... Right, let's go. Let's get it underway.
Underwear?
Yeah, 27 people watching the stream, and you.
Oh, Billy wants to join. Oh, that's too late.
Julian Good, I think that is not a thingy, because if I remember his name was Yannick. That's Variable's name, I know that. 32 viewers, by the way, on my end. I think that's the highest viewing figure I think we've ever got. So thank you very much for that. Hopefully you enjoy the action. I'm going to mute you guys. Good luck. Thank you very much. And we are alone now. Is my co-commentator here, first of all? No, he isn't. Absolutely brilliant. So you're stuck with me for qualifying. And we are in the Magna Nadadec region, the Hungaroring here in Hungary. My co-commentator is here. Good evening. How are you doing?
Oh, I need to mute everyone. Hang on. Let me just. Good luck. Good luck. There we go. Right. Okay. Very busy day. But I shall be able to commentate now.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. Hello. Yes. Hungary, isn't it? Yes, it is.
It is Hungary. Lovely. 19 drivers. We've got 5 reserves in, which we've had to call up on, but they are pretty good reserves, so they'll easily fit into them all tonight. You have got the championship standings, haven't you? Just to run through.
Oh yeah, you sent it on thingy.
I did. I sent it on Twitter. I'll get the championship standings up. The top 15 at least. I'll get up. Weislig, top still on 166 points after his DNS in Germany last time out. That was because he had an issue with his pedals, we've been told. So he's got a new setup. He is back. The championship leader is competing here tonight in the Red Bull, and the championship leader is aiming to record his 5th win of the season after wins in China, Monaco, Canada and France. Matt Tibos is in second in the championship on 118 points. Will Not Here in third on 112 points. Then a bit of a gap to Lyronix, who's on 90 points, as we have got a bit of action now coming out to track. Let's go on board with AZR Lewis for the remainder of this formation, of this outlap, I should say. He's just getting out of the way for Williams there. And Lyronix is driving with what we think is a hand that needs surgery on. So he needs surgery on his hand, which is not ideal. I remember Oxide pulling a stunt like this, I think it was the beginning of the season when he got that hit and run, obviously. And he has recovered from that. I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him in ages. Matthias on 65 points, running off the top 5. Scuba on 56, Boltzmann on 49, Onyx on 48, Kazizel on 45, and Isidore QWERTY, or Punisher, in 10th on 41 points, Serra 40, Small Guy 33, Berra 26, CSR Vulcan, Oxide Nova on 25, as well as VSR Francis on 25. So that is the rundown of the order, and we've got people on laps, or just about to start, the majority. Anyways, first across the line is Punisher, I think.
Punisher? Where is he? Oh yeah, there he is.
Run down in turn 1.
Sauber.
Replacing Expree in the Sauber. Reserve driver, of course, for TFRL A-League. And it is great to see so many viewers already. 27 viewers going into the race. We're not even at that stage in the race yet. But Punisher going through what is now the end of the first sector. Matthias and Lewis are out of the session. I'm not sure if there's been contact or whatever. I think Matthias was preparing for a lap.
There is, yeah. Turn 1, exit of turn 1, there's been a huge crash there.
Right, well, we'll tune into Matthias when everyone starts to come back into the pits. But Punisher on a lap, going through the S section, currently through the middle sector, reaching the end of the middle sector now. He's got a Williams behind him. I think that's Onyx Mur, who is once again driving in the Williams tonight. Punisher on the medium compound of tyre, Onyx on the ultra softs. Can you just double check that? It definitely looks like he's quicker than him, because he is catching him on his lap.
Alright, get my thingy up.
Oh, Onyx is in the pits anyways. Punisher coming around the final corner. And Punisher is about to set a lap of a 1:17.6, so that's actually quite respectable. I think I managed a 1:15 or 1:16 or something in time trial earlier on, which isn't too bad. Let's see who else is on a lap. Vaporizer coming through the end of the middle sector as I get a very as I get a very weird pain in my hand. I don't know what's going on. A Vaporizer coming around the final corner now in the Toro Rosso. Looking pretty decent through there. Teammate of Matthias, of course. Not going quicker, and he's gone third, just behind Glocky. So 4:10 separating the top three who have set laps. But there's Deneen already, 16.2. B-League driver already going top. Plenty of drivers, I think, the A-League guys opting for a different strategy early on in this qualifying session, because there's quite a few out on the mediums and the softs, with the exception of Kazizel, who's coming around the final corner on a set of ultras. Looks like he's going quicker here than Deneen. Across the line, 15.5. Nice lap from Kazizel, and he is currently provisional pole with 5 minutes gone in the session. What's your prediction for top three, anyways? Just out of curiosity.
Okay, top three. Well, with everyone doing different strategies, it's going to be slightly difficult, but I will attempt to give my prediction. I shall say, I think...
Third is this from Lyronix? Ooh, just gone fourth. Sorry, Lyronix was just setting a lap there. Finished first, just behind Technique in fourth.
Right, so I think Wiseleg, if he's pedals or whatever, or fixed pedals are working okay, I think he'll get pole. P2, Matt 32575, and I won't go for a strange one. Onyx for third.
Onyx for
That was
third.
tough.
Interesting. Well,
yeah.
well, Onyx did finish second last time out in Germany, of course, behind Lyronix. And I'm currently on board with AZR Lawmans at the minute. He's got a car in the way. That's a Williams. That is Onyx Mer.
That was close.
And hopefully you haven't been seeing what's been going on Twitter today. And already a bit of aggression being shown there between Lawmans and Onyx. And if anybody has been keeping up with the action on Twitter, they may know that Onyx has actually left AZR completely under the threat of Lawmans being kicked. That is not truthful. What I can say is that... personally, from my point of view, that the structure at the top level wasn't quite what we were expecting. So changes are being made. It's now myself and Lawmans in charge. And I can exclusively reveal, which is a bit of a League Racing News exclusive to Ballboy57 here. We've reappointed a couple of people. So Danny, JB22F1MC, is currently in 5th, out on track. He is going to remain our head of driver performance on F1. But it's going to be a renamed role. It's going to be AZR F1 PS4 manager, as well as we're going to have an Xbox one as well. And then Keelan, small guy, has been reappointed into a new role. He's going to be our new head of GT Sport. So that is an update on what's happening in AZR, and we are committed to having the best in AZR. We want to be the best, and I just want to make that clear to everyone that might be listening on the stream, and to the AZR drivers that are out on track at the minute. So that's a bit of an exclusive, but back to tonight's action. Lawmans has just set a lap on the Ultrasoft compound of tyre. It was a bit of a banker, 23.5. Are you surprised at anyone that hasn't set a lap at the minute, as I ride on board with Scuba?
Well, yeah, obviously the guys haven't set laps. I don't know if they... actually, I think... Yeah, Neil's he on the lap now? Yes, he is, I think.
Yeah, Scuba comes around the final corner.
Do laps and... Oh,
Not
there
a bad
he is.
lap. Yeah, Scuba's actually set the same time as Punisher there, so that's 6th place for Scuba, just going slightly ahead of Punisher. I think they've given that on the benefit of the doubt of being alphabetically correct. S ahead of X on the alphabet, of course. So Scuba in 6th, Punisher in 7th. At the minute, he's approached the halfway stage.
Thousands ahead.
He's 2 thousandths ahead. Oh, they're the same time on my screen. So that's a bit of a glitch.
Oh, not a time glitch.
You said Niels was on a lap. Yes, he is, coming through the middle sector. Yeah. Final sector.
We'll have a look at him. Whitelig and Onyx still in the pits. Onyx just coming out now, actually.
Yep. Oh, Lawmans has just gone third. AZR Lawmans up to third, 16.5. Nice lap. But Kazizel already setting the pace. That might be a hard lap to actually knock off the top. spot. Neil's coming around the final corner now, goes 12th, just in between the two Dutchmen, Variable and Vaporizer. Actually, a strong B-League showing at the minute. Deneen 2nd, Mads in 9th, Glocky 10th, Neil's in 12th. And who is the other driver from B-League? There isn't any other driver from B-League.
There wasn't, no, yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, it's Isidar Lewis. That's what I'm thinking. Isidar Lewis, because he's racing tonight. That's why I got a bit confused there.
That explains that.
Right, let's have a look at the comments, because we have got a little bit of a break in proceedings. Onyx is on a lap, I think. Oh no, he's invalidated somewhere out on track. Oh, he's on an out lap. Kazizel around the final corner, just starting a lap in the Mercedes. Mercedes very dominant in the time trial times coming into this. Yellow flag in sector 3. Not sure who that is. Might have been Onyx coming out. Yeah, I thought it was Onyx coming out the final corner. Let's have a look at the comments. Everyone's saying they're Montana in the comment section. I won't say about Montana because I want to keep something a secret from pretty much everyone. But all I'm saying is expect him back. That's all I'm saying.
He's making a comeback.
Well, I can't answer that on stream, I'm afraid.
Well, obviously
private and confidential information that can't be shared with anyone but League Racing News. Because there's a lot of lap though, coming around the final two corners. In the Mercedes, set a 15.5. He's about 10 seconds away from setting this lap. So Kazizel, I think, is actually going quicker here than his 15.5. Coming around the final corner, is he improving? Kazizel, great run out the final corner, and it's a massive improvement. It's a 15.2 and a very nice lap there. I think he is going to take all the beating. Everyone else, it appears. Do you think Kazizel is the only one that's really going for this pole position at the minute, with everyone going on different strategies?
Currently, yes. But we haven't seen absolutely everyone set the time on the Ultras, and yeah, so strategy is going to play a major part here.
Yep. Championship leader Wiseleg's just gone 4th, 16.6, just behind Lormans and ahead of JB22. I'm going to tune in to Matthias to see what happened to him in qualifying and to see what happened to Lewis. I'm not sure if they had contact. But Matthias is now live on the stream, very unexpectedly.
No, I heard the stream.
What happened to you in qualifying? Did you have contact with Lewis by any chance?
Yeah, that's a bit of an understatement. I fully smacked into him.
Fully smacked into him? I didn't see it, so it hasn't came across on the stream, so I think that's a bit of a godsend, to be honest. But talk us through what actually happened, because I think you were both preparing for laps.
No, we were already both on a lap. And he spun it in turn 1, just not getting quite a traction on the curve. And I was focusing on getting my ERS from overtake to a hot lap, and I was focusing that much on my ERS and getting the perfect amount of traction that, well, I I kind of smacked into him.
Right, ooh. That sounds terrible.
Shut up, Keelan.
Don't know what Keelan's in the background. He hasn't got I've got him on meat still. But yeah, thank you very much for that anyways. There we go, and that was Matthias. On a lap currently with another Matt Tibos, 2nd in the championship at the minute ahead of Will. Coming around the final corner now. This looks to be a nice lap from him. Matt Tibos across the line, and he doesn't improve because it's an invalidated lap. It would have put him possibly behind Lyronix in 7th there. Sorry, in 8th, so just behind Lyronix in 7th. And that's what I was getting at there. There's not many drivers out on track. I heard a bit of a commotion in the background. Punisher just about to start a lap, I think. Yes, he is. Yeah, I heard a bit of commotion from Bullboy 57's end. My co-commentator, Bullboy Jr. piping up once again. Yellow flag in sector 2. Not quite sure who that is. The Punisher's on a lap on the soft compound of tyre. Where do you think he'll place with this lap if he can actually get a clean one in?
If he gets a clean one in, I don't know. It's really difficult to tell at the moment.
Good first sector.
Yeah, it was a good sector there. So Could be on for a top 8, top 7 perhaps. I don't know, it's really hard to tell at the moment.
Well,
And
17...
gaps between drivers are quite close.
Yeah, 17.6. I could honestly see him jumping in between the two McLarens. Technique JB. I think he can improve about 8, 9 tenths at least on these softs. And then probably in further 6 tenths on the ultras. I think that's how it works out. 9 tenths up already. He is going to be more than a second up come the end of this lap. So just watch out for this. He could possibly go third here. Punisher on the softs.
Yeah.
Could be quicker than Lawman's on ultras. Punisher coming around the final corner now. This is going to be quicker than Lawman's. This could be even quicker than Deneen. Punisher coming across the line. He goes third, just ahead of Lawman's by a 1/10 of a second. So a nice lap there by Punisher. And he's up to third. But the surprise, I think, of the session so far, he's just got on to lap. Deneen, second place on the set of ultras. I know everyone's doing different strategies, but that's a terrific lap.
Yeah, of course. Superb, although not as quick as Kazizzle. Kazizzle is in a class of his own today. Well, so far anyway. Yeah.
Not sure if he's found any sort of pace actually, Deneen, but that was a 26.9 through the first sector. So that was a sub 27 first sector. Remember, this guy is a B League driver. Punisher's just retired from the session, I should say. Let's see if he's improving in the middle sector. Deneen coming through the middle sector now. A little bit wide. I think he might be down on his time. Let's just check the race director briefly. Yeah, it's an invalidated lap.
Oh, dear.
Invalidated lap, but he wasn't actually too far off in that middle sector. Yeah, he has backed off. He might be coming in the pits. I would have went in the pits and tried go for a fresh set of ultras. Well, Lawman's on a lap. Lawman's on a lap. Anybody else of note that are on laps, as Mads has just retired from the session? As well as Vaporizer.
Onyx just preparing now, I think, for a lap.
So there's not many out on track. There'll be a whole host of cars coming out within the next 30 seconds, I would imagine. Technique retiring, though. These guys thought it might be a wet race. Lawman's coming in the pit, so he's not going to get another lap in.
That could explain something with all those soft to medium tyres being used currently in the session.
Maybe, somebody that is on ultras, and I'm sure you'd be wanting to see this lap. Glocky, down in 14th on a set of ultras. Surely he has got to be up there with this lap.
I hope
He's coming through.
Let's see
middle sector. It's going to be around 53.5 through the middle, I think. Might have just invalidated there. Just have a look. Small guy retires from the session. Glocky now coming around the final 2 corners. Let's see how he's going to do. Locking up, no ABS running, of course, and that's what we like to see from an AZR driver. Glocky coming around the final corner now. Little bit hesitant on the throttle. He's going to go ahead of Punisher, I think, with this. He's gone ahead of Deneen. It's a 15.7, and it's a Mercedes front row lockout. So Glocky and Kazizzle on top. Kazizzle responds by retiring from the session. He feels that he's got pole, and I'd be pretty certain that he does. But why is the championship leader just going on for a lap? Let's focus on somebody else. Ironix has set a 10-minute out lap, which is very strange. I've never seen that before. Quite a few guys on laps, actually. Onyx is invalidated, I think, and he's just about to prepare for a lap. Scuba as well, preparing for a lap. Variable is on a lap. Am I hesitant to say set of ultras?
I think so, yeah, he should be.
Matt Tibos as well on a lap. Just behind him. He's going through the first sector. Variable now coming around the final corner. This has got to be an improvement, surely. He's on a set of ultras. This is going to be a 16. So Variable coming across the line. An invalidated lap, 16.9. That would have put him, and it would have put him ahead of JB, so he would have been 8th with that lap.
8th place, yeah.
Let's have a look at anybody going through the middle sector. Speaking of JB, he's just finished his... actually... Has he just nicked into the time now? I think he has. He's nicked in with 2 seconds to spare. That's pretty decent. Wisely, championship leader coming around the final corner now in the Red Bull. He should go ahead of Glocky or Deneen here. One of the two. Wisely across the line. He's gone Paul! He's gone Paul, the championship leader! He had worries about his pace on his new setup, But Kazizzle shouldn't have retired from the session because Wisely, championship leader, on top of the minute. Wow. Great lap from him. JB now coming round. Oh, he's coming into the final sector. Scuba. Oh. Onyx's AI getting out of the way. Interfering with things. Not Onyx's fault. It was his AI that didn't retreat off track. Scuba coming around the final corner of a set of softs. Improvement from him by a 10th.
Oh, 10.
That's not really that great. JB now crossed the line. I think he's just gone 6th there, has he? Yeah, he's just gone 6th.
I think so.
So
yeah.
nice lap from JB there, Mr. Azadar Button, of course, or Azadar Danny. But that is qualifying over with 19 drivers racing here in TFRL A-League, which is great to see. And we're about to get back into the results. Wiselig nicks it by just a 10th of a second in the end. So championship leader looking to extend that win and get a 5th win of the season. Kazizzle 2nd, Glocky in 3rd, top of the B-League, guys, by a good 0.3 of a second, with Deneen in 4th and Matt in 5th. JB, Punisher, Lawman's, Technique and Scuba top 10. Then it's Lyronics, Onyx, Vaporizer, Niels and Mads. That was a bit of a mouthful to say there. Variable, the only other one to set a time. Small Guy, Lewis and Matthias opting, of course, Lewis and Matthias crashing, and Small Guy opting not to set a time. Let's see if it's a wet race, and let's check the comments and come up with some predictions for the race. Right, let me check the comments first. One comments, which I think is a new record. And 22 viewers for the start of the race.
I think it's gonna rain soon.
Let's have a look. That is her. Let's have a look. Plenty of Dutch comments coming through again. 100th between three of us. Matt, Button and I, Punisher, that was, saying that. And I actually didn't notice that when I was running down the field, so that is actually, if that's the case, then that is a pretty decent time. I think they had varying strategies as well, compared to Kazizzle and Wiselig at the top. But formation lap about to begin. What's your prediction for the top 3?
Alright, so I will go for a bit of a boring prediction for first. I'm going to say Wiselig will
Interesting.
take home the victory today. But second place, I think, will go to Punisher. I think he's going to make a couple of places in this race. And yeah, I think he'll get P2. Third place will go to Matt32575. I think the two Mercs, of course, and those starting on the Ultras are going to really struggle here unless there is rain in the air, which I can currently see with all those dark clouds looming over the circuit. So yeah, it could be a very exciting one.
35 laps here at the Hungaroring, of course. My top 3, I am going to go... I think he's going to end a string of seconds. He had 3 seconds from France to Britain. I think he'll end it today. Matt Tibos for the win. I'm going to go for... Somebody's gone wide in the background there, one of the Mercedes. I think that was Kazizzle. Oh, Glocky, yeah, it's Kazizzle holding up the whole field, which is not great to see, if I've got to be honest. Yeah, but my top 3, Matt Tibos for the win here. Second and third, it's going to be very close between a number of drivers, I think. I'd like to see Wiselig up there, so I think Wiselig might go second. And if I was to go for a very wild strategy, and if he completes a one-stop, Lyronics could get third. Just feel he's got enough pace to win this.
Be a good try for him from 11th if he were to pull it off.
Yeah, I think there's others to watch out for as well. Scuba, Vaporizer probably from the back as well. 5 red lights though are about to go out. That's a shocking camera angle. Wiselig, 5 red lights about to go out here. in the Hungaroring, and it's lights out and away we go for round 12 of the TFRL A-League Championship, and a good start by Glocky actually there, right on the back of the two. Weislig and Kazizel, 3 wide and behind with Deneen, Matt and JB, launching a move down the inside into turn 1. They've all kept it relatively clean, and that was 3 wide on exit into turn 1, so very good, and it's still 3 wide running down here. Look at this, who's off in the background? Niels and Vaporizer I think have gone for a bit of contact. Glocky's got past Kazizel for second, round the outside, oh brilliant move. Glocky's got Kazizel for second. Vaporizer out the race. I think he might have just retired the car there. Relatively all clean from what I saw up front. Not sure about behind, but Weislig leads by about 0.4 of a second as Lawman's dropping down the field. Might have got caught on the curb, I think, there. If I have to be honest, Weislig, Glocky, Variable and Mads just changing positions further down the order, but Weislig, championship leader, has got the pace already, and you can see he's got 0.5 of a second over Glocky. Kazizel in third, so good start by 2 of the Mercedes drivers. These guys, of course, these top 3 are on ultra-soft compound of tyres. Deneen is also on the ultra-soft compound of tyre, I may note. He's dropped down 2 positions from 4th, so JB and Matt Tibbos have got past him. Glocky getting a little bit out of shape there on the exit of the second to last corner. Weislig leads on the end of lap 1, Glocky second, Kazizel third. These 3 begin to pull away on the ultra-softs, but I'd factor in that everyone in behind pretty much are on softs or mediums, so it's going to be very interesting tactically this race, as everyone crosses the line, nobody into the pits, and I think that's the first time this season that nobody has been in the pits, but a nice 3-way battle for the lead developing. First lap thoughts from Bullboy.
Well, I just get Niels as pointers in. I managed to get away with whatever happened. So yeah, got Vaporizer out. Yeah, quite clean apart from that.
My end, so I'll just quickly. You see, this is the effect that Jack Meyer has when he joins parties. Weislig, Glocky and Kazizel, these 3 definitely have pulled a bit of a margin. Is